Congratulations on second. That was a hell of a battle you and Nate put on.
Yes. I made the wrong choice picking the inside on that. I don't know, third to last. Whenever I lost the lead, I picked the inside. Normally the inside's got a pretty good start here, but it seemed like side by side the outside was the place to be. But I mean, it was impossible to get out there and actually start a pass. So it made for a tough track to get next to a guy.
It seemed like you were able to get inside of Nate a couple times, especially going into one, but then he would just pull you coming off of two.
Yeah, it seemed like he was getting good bite off, good drive off. He had good power plant there and was definitely getting it hooked up. So we were good through the center. We were real good through the center of the corner, but we could come in a half a car width below him and exit a half a car. We could fill his mirror, but we just couldn't get the nose under him completely. And we had a few times where we actually got to his door, and then we ran a hard, clean race, and he'd just do what he had to do, which would pinch my exit off a little bit, and he had a good drive off, and he'd clear me by the next corner. So I mean, that's exactly what short track racing is supposed to be like.
Is this as close to dirt track racing as you can get with the way all the dust is here all the time?
No. I've been closer with Sand Speedway. We're going up to Marquette tomorrow, and we have gravel pits and everything else, so you bring a lot of debris on the track each time. So it's not too bad. I mean, definitely I had some advantage actually when we'd go through the dirt, because I knew what to expect when I got to it, because I was following Nate there a few times, and he actually washed really wide because some guys dropping their tires off in the dirt and bringing it back on the track, and I was a lot more stable through that kind of track condition.
Right.
So
how much do those rumble strips on the straightaways affect the car?
They don't affect us at all. I was using the rumble strips in the corners, so I actually bounce off of them pretty regularly to help turn the car, and I think that's a big portion of why we were one of the lowest riding cars around the track. I was using the rumble strips to help turn it.
Yeah, it does help then to turn it coming off?
Well, I mean, it turns us in the center. If you put the left front on there, it de-wedges the car, and just loosens it up, gets you turning. And then the rumble strips down the stretch are really just, you blow right over the top of them. You almost straddle them. You might sometimes. They just don't really affect you at all, I would say.
With the track conditions the way they were, did you have any tires left, or they pretty much?
Oh yeah, no, we had lots of tire left. More laps would have been good for us. A 200 lap race, we would have had the car, we would have been way gone, because Nate was actually, he had it timed out just right. He was used up with 10 to go, and I started getting sideways trying to make something happen, but if he was definitely backing up to us as the race progressed. So, he checked out at first, and then he kind of, the right rear was going away or something. But our tires, they're in good condition right now.